Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongdoings. Love does not delight in evil, but it rejoices with the truth. It always protects. It always trusts. It always hopes. And it always perseveres. Love never fails. Hopefully, we can reevaluate and reassess all of the people, places, and things in our lives based off of what I just read to you to determine whether or not a person has a right or a place in our life. Okay? I am Kuan Yin, and this is Love of the Highest Vibration. So, there is a demon that has been haunting you in your community through a person that has been using scare tactics with your neighbors to make them think that you're some kind of bad witch doing spell work on everybody, whoever I'm picking up on. And this tactic was used because this is someone that wanted to energy harvest from you because they know that you have universal love and you're very spiritually abundant. And they wanted to be able to utilize your energy. So to convince people to have the same energy to attack you that they had, and to try to drain you and siphon from you and help them to restrain your energy, they had to use scare tactics, much like corrupt governments do. They used to use scare tactics way back in the 50s and the 60s about marijuana. Like, oh, people that smoke marijuana, they're crazy psycho killers, and it'll do X, Y, and Z to you, this, that, and the other. So if any of you ever saw those videos back in the 50s or 60s that they used to play, for drug awareness, like to educate people about marijuana, it's almost comical the way they show people with bugged out eyes and a knife, blood seeping out, or just crazy videos using scare tactics, and thinking about they understood the medicinal uses of marijuana back then, and which is a natural plant that comes out the ground. But because the government didn't have control over it, a way to make money from it, they used scare tactics with people. And they had a lot of videos, like, in the 50s, the 60s, about the use of marijuana and how marijuana was really, really bad. And then when the government found a way where they could control it and make money off of it, it became legalized, as long as we can control it and we can tax it. And it's the same thing with whoever you are and your energy. Somebody knows that your energy is very valuable to them. This is some kind of magician energy, a witch or warlock type energy that wanted to energy harvest from you and siphon. But to get people to buy into doing spell work on you, to try to hold your energy back and restrain you spiritually and slow you down, they had to convince them that you were some kind of witch or warlock type energy, man or woman, whoever I'm picking up on, and you did spell work so that you could do things to hurt people, because you make, I guess, contracts with demons, for abundance, and you're into all kind of weird stuff that low vibrational people do. And they had to start a smear campaign about you when they're the one projecting, because that's exactly what they do. And they wanted your energy and to harness from your abundant energy. Something just happened whereby they're giving me authority in the reverse here. Okay. So, what that's telling me is this person might have lost their authority. So, this person might have had maybe some kind of job in the government, or maybe they were over a church, or maybe an organization locally, but whoever this person is, they were revered and respected by people for whatever they do. And they have lost their credibility now about you. I'm not sure exactly what's going on right now. I don't know if they've been fired or if someone said something to them, but your community knows the truth about you now. Not that it even matters at this point, but authority in the reverse. This person has been stripped of their authority to give information and control information about you in your community, wherever you live at. And then I clarified magic, and it's about magic and spell work. Okay. And again, you've come out as a hermit energy. So this has to do with the fact that you keep to yourself. Okay. And it's so funny. It's like that narrative where uh I know some of y'all have seen them videos where they're like, and I don't know the race of the person who this reading is for. I don't know. But it's kind of like that narrative where they say you can't be a black man or a black woman in North America and work a job somewhere and be too private, or just mind your business and keep to yourself. If you don't open up, socialize, and let people know, what you believe in, what's going on in your life, and get involved in office politics, they don't feel comfortable around you if they don't know what's going on with you. You understand? It's kind of like that type of energy. If you've ever seen one of those videos where they talk about, why can't I just come to work, do my job, and go home? Why can't I mind my business? Okay. It almost reminds me of something Dr. Claude Anderson um, used to talk about in some of his lectures, when he had mentioned in reference, it was a big fear amongst a lot of people when slavery ended, that there would be a big revolt, or people would want revenge after the brutalities of slavery. And yeah, of course, I would be afraid too. And because of this fear, there was a plan put into place to monitor uh, everybody, especially groups of Black people who were no longer in slavery. And as time progressed, that system that was put into place continued. And it was modeled after how you have the plantation owner, you have the overseer, and you have different people that play different positions, um, uh, and how it was applied in the workforce, where you always have to have somebody of a different race or culture blending in with Black people, at least one or two people that are on the same financial level. This is after slavery, after Jim Crow, coming out of Jim Crow. It was a system put in place so that they can be the eyes and the ears and know at all times what was going on. This is why there were laws created about loitering, because people were paranoid about people getting together in groups that they might be planning an attack, a takeover, like a plantation uprising. That paranoia and fear has never left. So they created a system whereby you could be spied on at all times. They would put a couple of maybe white people that were on the same working level, because at that time, a lot of black people during Jim Crow didn't have high paying jobs or high positions at jobs, as we entered the workforce. And they needed spies to always kind of know what's going on with people. And that culture and tradition continued to even today, to where people are uncomfortable if you're at work and you just want to mind your own business and you don't want to let people know about what's going on with you personally, what organizations you're affiliated with, what your religious beliefs are, what your spiritual beliefs are. Okay. So it's something where whoever this person in your community, whatever race you are, whoever this person in your community is, you're a spiritual person. Okay. But they know your power, and they wanted to use it for themselves. And they convinced these people that you needed to be restrained. Now, it's something going on right now. There's something going on right now with conception here, clarify conception. It's a missed opportunity for this person to continue with the people they've been working with to cause problems for you. Okay, because the form of, is it bigotry? Because this is like a form of racism, but it's against spiritual people. Okay, if you can understand what I'm talking about, people that might not be conservative or conventional, I guess, Christian or Catholic or Muslim or whatever. It's something about spiritual people. Okay, and because you came out as a hermit, you're a person that just wants to keep to yourself, mind your business, and you don't have to mingle with people and make friends with people to let them know what religion you are, what you're into, or whatever, what have you, what your belief systems are, what organizations you're affiliated with. And they used you being a hermit against you to uh, control a narrative about you, because who's there to defend you? You understand what I mean? The people that this person has been talking to about you, uh, you don't talk to anybody. You don't talk to these people. So there's no one there to speak up for you and defend you. So basically, it leaves them open door to say and create a narrative and whatever they want to say about you. And they have no other choice, if they don't have good sense, but to just go off of what they're told. Okay. Now, universal love is the frequency of it's the frequency of love that activates the connection we feel to each other and to our planet and to the whole existence itself. All right. Clarify the three of double vajras. The three of double vajras is talking about a teacher and a healer. This is someone that knows how to heal people. So I feel like somebody found out that you're a healer. Okay. I feel like you might be some kind of a healer. I don't know. Your healing might be through communication, or I don't know if you put hands on people and heal. I don't know if you do some kind of Reiki healing or something like that. But whatever it is that you do, you're some kind of healer, and you know how to minister to people through either healing psychologically or physically, or maybe you teach people about good health or something. But somebody is releasing something right now. What is the three of double vajras? Clarify the three. The conflict is ending, and the illusion about you in this community is over. The illusion that was put over this community about you is over. You are a healer of some kind. Maya, the mother. Clarify Maya, the mother. There's someone here that was stressed out about something that was causing them to lose sleep. I almost feel like it's someone's conscience or something like that. Clarify Maya, the mother. The Four of Pentacles reverse. Somebody is releasing something and letting something go. Maya, the mother, this is said to be the woman that gave birth to Siddhartha, the Buddha. Okay. And she had a dream about an elephant. Um, before, she conceived, and found out she was pregnant. Now, this might be a mother figure that might be revered because Siddhartha's mother was honored and revered because she gave birth to the Buddha, Siddhartha the Buddha. So this, I feel like this is someone that's respected, okay, even though she did pass away shortly after. So this could be a respected woman or man in the community that might be releasing something. I have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. What's going on with this Queen of Cups reverse? It could be that someone didn't listen to their intuition about you or something. Clarify. I have, they miss you so much in love. Clarify, Maya, the mother, please and thank you. Please clarify the Queen of Cups reverse. Why is this mother energy, this person is humbled and inspired by you? Oh, wow. Okay. They're embarrassed for being vulnerable and naive. Okay. Okay. So there could be a woman in your community, or it could be a woman or a man, but there's someone that's respected in your community that's embarrassed. They're inspired by you, and they're even a little ashamed. That's why the Nine of Swords came out. And maybe it's because they found the truth out about you that you're a healer. Okay. Clarify for, and they're trying to avoid now a tower. So they're trying to avoid a tower because they realize that the person that was spreading lies about you is someone that's greedy. Now, the 10 of Jewels talks about this is the cock. I'm sorry, the peacock. Is it the cock? Because I don't like that word. I'm sorry. And I'm trying to, a rooster. This is the rooster. That's right. Okay. So the rooster, this rooster here, what it's talking about is actually, it represents greed, the 10 of Pentacles. Okay. And the reason this bird represents greed is because, 9 is completion. You have enough of everything that you need, but 10, it tips the scale over, and it warns against being greedy. Greed is one of the three poisons that impede enlightenment. I believe it's greed, greed, and ignorance and sloth. Okay, ignorance and sloth are together. These are three ways of being that impede spiritual enlightenment. Okay, and it blocks us from universal love and truths. It warns us not to be greedy because when we are greedy, it creates the temptation to do things that are unethical and to do things that cause misfortune and unbalances for other people in order to get more than what we need. You understand? If you're a greedy person, then you're open to temptation. It opens the door to temptation to do things that are unethical and immoral. Okay. And greed comes from an imbalance in the root chakra, which has to do with your sustainability and safety on the physical realm, the physical manifestations of things you need to survive on earth as a human. Food, a shelter over your head for protection from people that want to hurt you, protection from the elements, the weather, being able to afford clothing to protect you from the cold, protect food, clothing, shelter, emotional protection, fear, paranoia of not being able to trust people, an imbalance in your root chakra that causes you to have a greedy mindset sometimes comes from extreme poverty. Some people that are born in poverty, okay, and this is why you have to, uh, this is the reason we have to do shadow work and heal whatever childhood issues we have relating to abuse, poverty, mindset, and lack. Because if we don't heal those things, it causes blockages in the lower chakras. And one of the blockages, if we grow up in poverty or poor, not having enough food, or not having a stable shelter over our head, or not feeling safe with people because maybe we come from an abusive household, when we fear because of that, we go our whole life feeling like I have to overcompensate to make sure I never end up in the situation I was born into. So if you were born into poverty, you were always getting evicted, or your family didn't have enough food to feed you, it makes some people greedy. I will never let my children go hungry when I grow up. I will never allow my family to go without. And to do that, I'm going to do whatever it takes. And I have to make sure we have more than enough at all times. And that's where the temptation sometimes for greed comes from, some kind of lack from childhood. Okay, so it warns us to heal a lack mindset that could have come from poverty in childhood, and fear of not having or not being able to be a good provider, because then you overdo it, and when you overdo it, I have to have more than what I need to make sure I never go without and my children never go without. You understand? Uh, Somebody might be making some adjustments in their subconscious mind. The Dakini of lotuses, this refers to the Wan suit in the tarot deck, which has to do with the fire. Which has to do with fire suits, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. It has to do with our confidence, taking action, and also the Dakini of Vajras, which talks about the sword suit. This talks about the logical mind. It talks about boundaries. It talks about rules. And this has to do with your subconscious mind. They say people that are primarily sword energies. I think the dosha they talk about for the sword. What do they call it for air? I can't think of it right now, and I'm not going to flip through the book. But they said sometimes they can be prone to greed. So I don't know. This person might have a heavy air placement in their chart, but somebody in their subconscious mind might be working on their confidence, and might be being more logical right now. And this could be because somebody could be sick. The Five of Pentacles or the Five of Jewels. What is that Five of Pentacles? Please and thank you. Clarify. Somebody's closed emotionally right now. Somebody is closed emotionally right now, or they're shut down. Somebody is shut down emotionally right now. Okay, what's going, because something's not going in their favor, because people are no longer in a mental imprisonment about you. Got it. Okay. So, and they have to avoid a tower because they were greedy. They were greedy because they wanted to use your energy to do their own witchcraft with whoever this person is that lied about you. Okay. Now I am going to pull a Kuan Yin Oracle card, and then I'm going to jump into the read. Okay. Holy Divine Spirit, what is the Kuan Yin Oracle card? So conception here is exactly what it sounds like. Conception is birth. Conception is something new being born. It could be a baby. It could be a new way of thinking. What the card actually says about conception is it invites us to bring our consciousness to our origin, the place where everything in creation begins. It helps us to remember the infinite potential and possibilities of this space and what can manifest through our own focus, awareness, and intention. And when you think about conception, in order to conceive something, it takes focus and and awareness and intention. The same thing when you're having a baby. I'm not trying to be funny or anything, but when you're trying to conceive with your husband or wife to have a baby, you have to focus your mind. You have to focus your mind and your intention. And that focus, of course, causes, an erection, of course, and the things that follow the sperm, your focused intention to conceive the miracle of birth. And it's the same thing, that same focused awareness. It's the same process when you're birthing a new idea or a new project. You understand? It's the same process. You set your intentions in a direction and your awareness. What is the Kuan Yin Oracle card? So somebody is looking at a new way of doing something, or someone has to figure out a new way of doing something in their life. So this is someone that steals energy. This is someone that's used to stealing people's energy and they're not able to do it anymore. So they have to find a new way. They have to find a new way to manifest because their smear campaign over you, because you're so abundant, is over, and they're not going to have any more help from anybody to harness your energy so that they can use it to do magic with by lying about who you are. What is the Kuan Yin Oracle card crowning this read this evening? 3. Let's go. There it is. Okay. She be styling, boy. Shining Lotus. There are times when it makes sense to be discreet until you find your inner strength so that you feel empowered enough to share your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs without wavering, even in the face of challenge. At other times, we are ready to take a risk and allow the inner lotus blossom of our true self to shine forth for all to behold. Okay. I can't think of a more appropriate card right now. Okay. Because uh, you have had to be discreet, whoever I'm talking to, in whatever your practice, whatever your religious or spiritual practice is. You might have been practicing discretion in hermit mode because people can be very judgmental when you're different from them. If you're a different race, a different culture, or regardless of if you just practice something different. If you live around people that are the same culture or race as you, but your belief system is different. If everybody around you is a Muslim or a Christian or a Hindu or a Buddhist or whatever, but you have a different practice and you don't want to be judged, you might have to be discreet because you don't want to have to explain or defend what your belief system is. Or if you practice EFI, or if you practice Wiccan, or whatever it is, whatever your belief is, you understand what I'm saying. Okay. So I feel like you might have had to find your inner strength, keep quiet, keep to yourself, until even in the face of challenge. And this has to do with you not being able to defend yourself against the allegations and accusations that were brought against you because you didn't feel like you had to explain to anybody who you were and what you did. So let's go ahead and jump right on into this read and see what is going on with this person that did a smear campaign about you in your community because they wanted to steal your energy. It is a Hierophant energy. Uh-huh. So the energy crowning this read, they're releasing it and they're closed emotionally right now. This person is a spiritual or religious leader in your community. Okay. So somebody is a spiritual or religious leader in your community, and whatever somebody was expecting, I feel like it's two separate energies here. I feel like one is the person that did the smear campaign, and the other person, the mother, Maya, was a respected person in your community that um, was taking advice from this person. Okay. So, whoever this mother figure is, it could be a man or a woman, they were taking advice from whoever this Hierophant in the reverse energy is that was doing the smear campaign in your community. And whatever they were trying to do to stop you by doing work on you with these people in your community, the expectation wasn't met. And that has to do with the fact they didn't understand why they were not getting whatever result they were expecting if you're a bad person. Okay. What's the obstacle right now? So I guess I want to know if they did their own investigation or what happened. What's the obstacle? What was the obstacle, please? Okay. The obstacle is it was blocked. That's the obstacle. See? The obstacle is it was either blocked or these people didn't see that this person just wanted to drain your energy so they could use it for themselves with that Eight of Pentacle reverse. So the obstacle was they were either blocked from being able to drain your energy and stop or slow you down, or they did not see that this person was lying about you only because they wanted to drain your energy. Okay. What happened in the recent? Oh wow! That was Temperance card. Mm. Something was balanced. Yeah, they couldn't drain you. They were trying to drain you. What happened in the recent past? It was blocked. Yes, it was blocked. And every single attempt, the death card. Uh, yeah, it was blocked. They were trying to drain you. They were trying to drain you and cause the death. Look at this. They were whoever I'm talking to, they was trying to drain you and cause you a death. But all it did was it would transmute. That's it. It was the death card with the temperance card. That's transmutation. It would everything that they sent towards you was being alchemized. Okay. What everything they was doing to drain you so that they could cause the death, it got balanced with that temperance energy. Shh. And somebody couldn't defend something. They kept making excuses. You're not trying hard enough. Keep it up. You understand? Somebody could be a Gemini. Who's the lovers? Clarify the lovers. Clarify the lovers, please, and thank you. Or this could have been a partnership. Oh, so somebody was trying to avoid a tower. Oh my goodness. Didn't I tell you? I felt like this person has an air placement in their chart because air, Gemini energy is an air sign. That's air energy. Because somebody, air signs are prone to greed. It doesn't mean all air signs are greedy, but air signs, or if you have heavy air placements, you have to watch out for greediness because it's a very masculine energy. Air is very masculine, and air thinks it's thinking, it's logic, and logic is I need money, so I could have the things I want, so I will do whatever I have to do to get it. Logical mind, just like you know how they say, why do men lie so much? And they're like, because men are more logical and they're more left brain thinkers, and women are more emotional. So it makes sense to lie. If you don't want your wife to know what you did, then why wouldn't you lie? Lie. That makes sense to lie, right? Okay. This person does have an air placement, a very heavy Gemini placement that wanted to drain your energy and use it possibly even. And they were trying to avoid a tower. So I don't know, maybe somebody needed your energy so that they could perform something that they do. Tell me more about this lover's energy. And they needed it quickly. So somebody needed to do something with your energy very quickly, and they were putting a lot of pressure on somebody in your community, maybe this mother figure, to get people in your community to do things to drain your energy and to try to quickly cause you a death. Somebody might be a water sign too, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here, that was very childish in their attempts to drain you with these people in this community, and they're a false person. So there are two people here, a Gemini and a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. That's a false person, okay? That were trying to manipulate these people childishly to work harder to drain your energy, and they couldn't. And tell me about what's going on right now. And now they're in their thoughts because somebody changed their mind. They made another decision. I feel like someone made a decision not to work with these people anymore because it didn't make sense. In other words, it's almost like you're trying to get away with doing something to somebody, something you can't get away with. But because you know you can't, you keep putting pressure on other people to do it. And you're gaslighting people and telling them that they're not trying their hardest. You're not trying. You're not doing your best. Well, if you're right, how come you couldn't do it? And they can't tell you why they can't do it, but they put pressure on you and yell at you and complain and use scare tactics, and they blame you for being lousy and not good at what you do. That's the energy I'm getting. Somebody that knows that something can't be done, and they can't do it themselves, but they get other people and put a whole bunch of pressure on them and then blame them and tell them that it's their fault because they don't have they're not skilled, they don't have the ability, they don't know what they're doing, and they abuse these people they're trying to get to do something, but it's something that can't be done. You understand? Whoever you are, you have spiritual protection, okay? Of course, because you're a person of service, you're a healer, okay? And because of your spiritual protection, they can't take your life, okay? And that Gemini and Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, false person energy, they knew that already. They already knew that. Otherwise, they would have been able to do it themselves. But because they couldn't do it, they got these other people to try to do it. And then they were shifting blame and accusing these people of not doing what they're supposed to do, yelling at them, giving them a hard time, telling them that they're doing something wrong and giving them a hard time. And the whole entire time, they know that you're somebody that is in the upright, and what they're trying to do, it can't be done. It's like oxymorons. They're morons. Tell me more about that Knight of Cups in reverse right now. Tell me more what's going on with that Knight of Cups right now. They didn't get their wish fulfillment with some people that they were working together with. And they have accepted that they're not going to get their wish fulfillment. Okay. They're the Queen of Wands reverse energy here. Oh, okay. So they are possibly having drinks or together right now with a Queen of Wands reverse, maybe a lover of theirs or something, or just someone that's low vibrational, some sexy man or woman that they're kicking it with right now. And they're in their thoughts because they're talking about how whatever they were trying to do, they can't do it now. So they're kicking back with a friend of theirs right now. They didn't get their wish fulfillment. They might even be having drinks right now or whatever, or something like that. And what about this lovers, Gemini energy? Clarify the lovers. Yeah, they wanted to drain your energy to use it for themselves. What about the lovers? Tell me more about the lovers right now. Okay. A king of cups, justice in a reverse. Okay. Something was an injustice that a father figure was trying to do. Uh, Someone's getting divorced. Oh, so somebody could be getting divorced right now. Somebody could be getting divorced right now. And they were trying to get away. Oh, what were they trying to get away with? But it didn't have the effect they thought it would. So is something going on in this Gemini's personal life having to do possibly with the father figure, or they're the father figure, or somebody was married to a Gemini? And it was something about being able to drain your energy, an energy transfer that they feel like would have sustained their marriage if they could have accomplished something by sacrificing you. Whoever this Gemini is, this has something to do with their marriage. And if they were able to sacrifice you, it would have held their family together or their community together. They were standing to get something from this. Okay. Right now, okay. But now they're getting divorced. They're either getting divorced or being separated from a community. And somebody, whoever that Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is with the Queen of Wands, right now they're planning something. They're planning to quickly do something. This might have to do with their job or work. What's the Knight of Pentacles? Clarify the Knight of Pentacles, please, and thank you. Uh, okay, they're gonna get jobs. They're gonna get jobs. Oh, so is that what it was about? They're gonna get jobs now. I got it. They to avoid a tower. Oh my freaking god. Okay, so if that Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, that was the Knight of Cups reverse, and this Gemini energy was able to get this community to help them to sacrifice you. Okay, they were going to drain you and sacrifice you with this death energy. Then they were going to get some large lump sum of money, and this Gemini's marriage would have been saved. And that Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and that Queen of Wands reverse, that must be their boyfriend or girlfriend. They were going to skedaddle in the sunset with the money and do whatever they do, smoke it up their, snort it up their nose or whatever. Yeah, so these were false people that were putting pressure on your someone in your community to help them to sacrifice you so that they could have a big payout. And now that they are and have accepted that it's not going to happen, they're about to get jobs real fast to avoid a tower and to try to pay their bills. That's it. That's literally the whole reading. That now they're going to get jobs. After manipulating your whole community where you live, now they're not going to get the money to for sacrificing you. They're going to get jobs. That's the reading. And the most likely outcome, oh my goodness. So that's what they're having drinks and talking about. Well, we got to get a job now. This is ridiculous because the spell work backfired. So I'm sure they've been doing spell work for a very, very long time on you and trying very hard to sacrifice you. Okay. But somebody made an announcement. Whatever this last thing they did to you was, they made some kind of an announcement and let them know that's it. It's a wrap. That's it. They made an announcement and let them know it's a wrap. We're done. And they're going to get jobs. Man, I'm so sick of these people. I'm so sick of these energies. It just don't make no sense. I mean, it just don't make no sense. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure they sabotage your business and everything else. It's not cut and dry like I'm saying it, like they did spell work on you, and that's it, and it was over. I'm sure they went in. They probably were following you around, putting stuff by your vehicle, under your vehicle, burying stuff in the ground in your by your parking lot or in your driveway. I'm sure this has been something going on for a very long time, and I'm sure they've been doing the absolute most. There's no doubt in my mind they haven't been doing the absolute most, possibly for a few years. Ciao. And now they're gonna go get jobs. Woo, child. That's all right. That's where their karma's about to hit. I pray to God these type energies end up at the cash register at McDonald's. Welcome to McDonald's. May I help you? I pray to God that they end up in the drive-thru at the local Taco Bell, and there's nothing wrong with working there. If I needed to, I would too. But I'm just saying, I pray to God that whoever these little witches and warlocks are, that one day you can walk up and order a fillet of fish and a cup of water and throw it in their face. What are the messages? Holy Divine Spirit, what are the messages? I'm just saying, throw a milkshake on them and walk out. You know? Oh, man. I feel you. Oh, Empress High Priestess, you ain't said nothing. I feel you. Oh, I concur. Trust me. I feel you. I'm with you on that. You couldn't before because you couldn't let your guard down, right? Empress High Priestess? You couldn't before because you had to stay ready, and you still have to stay prayed up and stay, ready at all times because of the way these people are. But now I understand why my father used to drink so much. I'm not just keeping it a buck. My father, I just remember, him standing in front of a candle, praying all night long, and uttering prayer after prayer after prayer after prayer after prayer, and sometime running out the house, grabbing his arm, screaming at the air, talking about it's these attackers. They're spiritually attacking me again, and I'd be like, you're crazy. Why are you always talking about invisible people flying around and spiritually attacking you? Well, now I know why. Now I understand. I wasn't the target at the time he was, and he's gone now, and now I see exactly what he was talking about. I wish I paid more attention when he was going through the spiritual warfare. Because, child, in the daytime, after whatever type of spiritual battle he had to go through with a whole bunch of warlocks that turned their energy on me after he died. In the daytime, sometime he would throw a couple of back, like, you have no idea what I go through. And I'm like, what do you go through? What are you talking about? What are you going through? And now I understand he needed a drink after them spiritual battles. He had several warlocks attacking him in all kind of ways. What are the messages? Oh. Child, work related. No, it's an actual death. They're getting a disability check for you. What's this, heart? Okay. I have to pull a heart chakra card. They said stop right there. Okay. Pull a chakra card. All right. Clarify the heart. Clarify the heart. Oh, I wonder if someone had a heart attack or something. Clarify the heart, please. Clarify the heart. The color of the heart chakra is green. The heart chakra is love. I love. Okay. The heart chakra governs love. If you Want to help balance and nourish your heart chakra? Open windows in your home. Wear green, emeralds, or pink quartz for the heart. Walk in green spaces. It helps to balance and cultivate the heart chakra. Walking in green spaces. Oh, okay. Somebody has difficulty forgiving and they're resentful. That's an underactive heart chakra. Underactive heart chakra. Someone feels distant from others. The heart chakra sits right above the solar plexus and right below the throat chakra, Visuddha, and the solar plexus, Manipura. Heart and circulation issues. Okay, so someone might be having circulation issues around their heart, and this is a physical manifestation of an imbalance. Okay, of an imbalance in their heart chakra because they have difficulty forgiving and they're resentful, and they feel distant from others. Okay. Uh, clarify. No, it's an actual death. Oh man, this might be some child. Somebody might have had a heart attack. Somebody might be having issues with their heart literally right now. This is you see, it's a heart. Somebody might be actually having a problem with their heart with the 10 of wands, the burdens. Somebody might be having burdens with their circulation in their heart right now. Oh wow, did someone die from a heart attack? Clarify what happened with this person. I think someone had a heart attack. Clarify, no, it's an actual death. Who is this person that's having issues in their heart right now? They're having heart pains. Someone that wanted to win at all costs. Oh, so I wonder if someone in the community had an issue with their heart, and maybe that's why they started questioning this person's motive for wanting to drain you and do a death spell on you. Oh wow. Yeah, somebody suffered an imbalance. Okay, so yeah, someone had some kind of heart problem. Someone either had a heart attack or something happened to somebody's heart, and that's the reason why they're bringing this to a stop, because something happened to someone's heart. They might have died. They did die. Oh my god, because they couldn't create an illusion. That spell work they did against you. Wow. Okay. Wow. Somebody died, y'all. Somebody had a heart attack and died in your community. The devil reverse. Clarify, they're getting a disability check for you. Somebody couldn't get away with something. Somebody was trying to get a disability check for you, Hermit. Sorry, I heard a noise. So somebody was trying to get away with getting a disability check for you, or there is some kind of fraud surrounding someone that could have applied for disability for you. Maybe someone said you were mentally disabled or physically disabled or whatever, but there was someone that was trying to get disability for you, and you're a hermit and you keep for your to yourself, and they were trying to get disability for you, and that might have been one of the motives of the people that were attacking you. The Five of Pentacles reversed. They wanted you to be sick, but something got illuminated when this person had a heart attack and died. Oh, they know. So this community knows. Okay. So this community of people that were attacking you, When this person had a heart attack and died, that's when they looked into and investigated the real reason that they couldn't take you out and why they were attacked, why that Gemini and why that um, water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, why they wanted them to help them to drain and cause you a death. They found out it's because they had some kind of scam going, and either they were trying to get rid of you because they already were getting a disability check for you, or they applied for one and they don't want to go to jail for fraud, or they wanted to make you sick so they could get one. It's one of those three. It's something surrounding a disability check. Child, the devil reverse. And that's why, because one of their people had a heart attack and died. They looked into it and now they know that it was because these people are criminals. Yep. And that's why they wanted it to happen real quick. And they kept putting pressure on these people to do it real fast. Come on, we got to do it again. More. Attack them in the morning. Attack them in the attack. This is why. Tell me about what's work related. Uh, Somebody wanted to be able to move forward. Okay. Now, work related might have to do with some kind of job, working for the government, but doing something spiritual. Now, we all know it's no secret that the government hires people, uh, that do spiritual work. In all, you got judges sitting on the bench that are high priests and high priestesses. You've got people that work in all different sectors of government that are part of cults that do magic. Okay. And in the military, forget about it. You have to uh, graduate from magic school in Hogwarts, where Harry Potter went to get in the military now, or to get a job at the NSA. You have to provide a certificate from Hogwarts, if I'm saying that right, where Harry Potter went to school, literally. So whoever that Queen of Wands reverse is, that Queen of Pentacle reverse energy, that's them. This person wanted a promotion and they wanted to get a job, whereby if they could take you out, they were going to promote this person to some position in an organization, possibly connected to the government or something like that. Um, oh wow, that an Aquarius is a part of, where they commit these type of crimes on people. I told you, these people that work in the government, that work in these government agencies, in the SSI, Social Security Administration, that work in the VA, that work in housing, in uh, the housing department, all these different parts of the government, where you can get benefits. They find vulnerable people that they feel like are not protected, that they can take advantage of. And they've been doing magic on people and then just applying for benefits and doing things within the government, all types of fraud and targeting people. That's what's been going on. And it's Aquarius, along with other people in the government. The Page of Pentacle reverse has been defrauding a lot of agencies with people that are not seen as important to society. People that are deemed, you don't have a title, you ain't nobody, you're not connected to any important people, so nobody's gonna care if you die. No one's gonna care if we set you up. Nobody's gonna care if we do whatever to you. And that's what it was. And Aquarius offered a job position and a promotion to this King of Pentacle reverse, King of Wands reverse energy, a promotion if they could get rid of you along with that Gemini. Their marriage would have been okay. And that water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But something got cut off. Something stopped abruptly. Something stopped abruptly because somebody couldn't defend themselves. Somebody couldn't defend their actions. Clarify the Seven of Wands reverse. Oh, man. Oh, because somebody wasn't closed off. So I feel like the person that died, people that love them, I guess, that they weren't closed off to helping these people. I feel like it put this community in sadness. I feel like they were really saddened and hurt that this person died of a heart attack. And it was a backfire from the spell work they did on you. Child. This is why you don't jump on other people's bandwagon. Think for yourself. Do your own research. Don't join together with groups to do things because people are too unpredictable, and it will always be a narcissist that is going to take advantage of some kind of system that's used to help people or to protect people. A narcissist will always find a way to get their agenda done by abusing power with something that's meant for good. Okay? In other words, like our girl, that claimed a white man, Ronald McDonald, with red hair, painted her toenails, and was touching her hair. Ooh, it feels like bread. And force feeding her cheese puffs in a truck, and she had to fight with her mind. That system was created. That Amber Alert system was created for people who seriously have had their children kidnapped, or people have been kidnapped, and it's very serious. It's for people that have serious issues. But she wanted to prove that her ex-boyfriend who left her cared about her, and she abused it because she was a narcissist. You understand? It's always going to be a narcissist that's going to take advantage of some system that's set up to get people justice and to help people, and think, oh, that'll be perfect if I can, for my situation, if I can get these people to believe this, they can help me to do this. I can't stand narcissists. I cannot stand narcissists because they abuse so many things that are meant to help people that genuinely need help. It makes me want to vomit. It makes me sick in all aspects of society. Narcissists that take advantage of government programs, narcissists that just take advantage of all kind of things, disability, give their children a whole bunch of sugar and soda so they can get a check for ADHD for $2,000. Just it's sick. It's sick. So they pulled back after this person died of a heart attack. Child. Yeah, they had a tower because they were trying to drain your energy. They tried to drain you, and it caused a tower. That's it. Child. Because I wanted my boyfriend. I wanted to prove to that girl that he cared about me. Maybe if I make people think I was kidnapped, he'll move heaven and earth. He'll move heaven and earth to find me and make sure I'm okay. I'm going to prove to that other girl. Never mind if it's a real child missing somewhere. I don't care about that. I'm trying to prove a point here. Child. And she didn't care. Even to this day, she don't care. Y'all know she never felt bad about what she did, right? I'm just telling you. You know she never felt any remorse or bad for what she did. She felt like y'all should have helped me. Y'all should have helped me make my boyfriend worried about me. Because the whole entire world revolves around me and my feelings. And I didn't feel like my ex-boyfriend cared about me. And y'all should care about that. Child. What are the messages? Anything else? Child. Oh my. Okay. Now this is for newcomers. Love of the highest vibration. I am QUAN. I don't curse on this platform at all. And I don't use vulgar language. So we're gonna keep it cool over here. but you can read the cards. Someone might have performed oral sex with their mouth, and it's not going to get no worse than that. Uh, Careful, they have a history of SA abuse. Okay. Secretly working against you to have you declared incompetent in court. Oh, someone that wanted to have you declared incompetent in court. Someone could have tattoos and piercings. Solar plexus chakra. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, this is coming out. Not the same person you used to know. So whoever this person is someone. This is someone that you used to know, and they're not the same person you used to know. They're a different person today. Whoever this person is, they are a different person today. I don't know. Maybe this is someone that used to be conservative, and now they have tattoos and piercings. A blood or paternity is recommended. Oh wow. Somebody has changed that you used to know. Oh wow. What is the solar plexus card for this read? What is the solar plexus card for this read? The color of the solar plexus is yellow. It has to do with taking action. I do. Manipura is the Sanskrit word for it. Manipura. It governs our ability to do. Our will and desire are cultivated in the solar plexus. Our personality is developed in the solar plexus chakra. It has to do with selfishness or overgiving, self-confidence, self-realization, self-realized purposes. Our sense of purpose in the world is connected to and cultivated in our solar plexus. Okay. Our self-esteem, our confidence, cultivated in the solar plexus chakra. When we have blockages due to trauma in the solar plexus, sometimes we can have an underdeveloped personality. This is where a lot of copycat energies, this is are developed. You know, those copycat energies that try to imitate and copy other people that don't have their own personality. Oftentimes, they have had trauma in childhood that could have caused a blockage to their emotional maturity as well as their personality developing. And it could have blocked them from really going on a journey of self-discovery that happens with age, that allows you to find out who you are and have a sense of purpose in knowing who you are. Okay. So it's important if we have trauma from childhood that we heal it so that if we don't know who we are and we don't have a sense of purpose, we're not going to have the will to get out there and do in the world because we're going to think someone else's purpose is our purpose. We're not going to have, if we didn't go through the self-realizations of our soul and find out who we are, what we're good at, what we're here for, then all of our energy, because we don't know what we're here to do, it's going to be purpose in the wrong way. It's going to create a lot of creative energy. It's going to be a lot of creative energy that comes out in the form of thriving off of chaos, drama, and other areas that are non-productive because you don't know what your purpose is. So because you don't know what your purpose is, you don't know what to do with all your energy. You don't have a purpose. You don't have a self-realized purpose for your life. So you don't have something to channel all of your energy into. So now your energy is scattered and you find yourself in a lot of drama and chaos and all over the place. Because when you know who you are and you know what your purpose is, then you pour all your energy into it. And you can take action in the world and you have the will and desire to do. But if you don't have the will and desire, it's because you don't know what you're supposed to be doing. All right, what is that solar plexus card? Holy Divine Spirit, what is the solar plexus card, please and thank you? Anger and rage. Oh, what was that? Overreactive. Okay. Was it this too? Disorganized, lacking balance. Okay. Someone might be having an issue with their bladder right now that has a lot of anger and rage. Someone might have done spell work on someone's solar plexus chakra. They have a blocked solar, there it is, traumatic experiences, excessive weight gain or loss. Eat calming yellow foods, pasta, banana, bread, corn, or squash. Okay. They want me to do this, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. So there's someone here that might have a history of SA in their life, that might have given someone oral sex with their mouth. It's not the same person you used to know. This person might have tattoos or piercings. There might be some kind of issue surrounding a blood test or even a paternity test. Okay. The solar plexus nourishes our spirit and our body. So the solar plexus is like the sun in the middle of all of the planets that orbit it. And when you think about your chakras and energy centers, and the solar plexus is like the sun in the middle of it. It's yellow, and it is the gateway to the higher chakras that are your spirit, and then the lower chakras, which is your existence in the physical realm, and it regulates the energy between your higher and lower chakras. It nourishes your physical body and your spirit. Okay. It's the headquarter of our personality, where we find our identity. It allows us to fit in norms of society through personal strength, tenacity and power and adaptability. Okay. These are my footnotes. It's the element of fire, light, heat, and energy, activity, action, will. Express your feelings with courage, motivation, strength, happiness, positive emotions, confidence, and courage. Okay. Now, when we have an underactive solar plexus, uh, it's physical and emotional problems that we have. And to balance that out, some of the things that you can do are radical self acceptance, connect with the fire element, energy flow meditation, visualize and balance foods, wear the color yellow, eat yellow foods, do small acts of kindness from the heart that nobody knows about except for you. And for an overactive solar plexus, uh, it can cause an inability to work hard, procrastination, apathy, being dominated by personal habits, being controlled by others, an inability to detach from our problems emotionally. And for an overactive solar plexus, we can meditate, we can drink soothing teas, we can eat yellow foods such as bananas, corn, squash. We can burn a purple candle, which is the opposite color of yellow. Uh, we can drink mint, rosemary, or chamomile tea. We can eat pasta, bread, banana to calm ourselves down. Visualize a yellow or purple ball of energy, and visualize releasing a ball of energy. These are some of the things that we can do when we have an overactive or underactive solar plexus chakra. Okay. So somebody has had a lot of traumatic experiences in their life, and because of it, they're experiencing a lot of anger and rage, and they overreact to things. And it's because someone has done spell work on this person's solar plexus too. And they're disorganized and they lack balance. They might be having excessive weight gain or loss right now, and they're having an issue with their bladder right now. So there's something going on with someone's bladder. And I've given suggestions of things that can be done to help heal and balance the solar plexus. But the real work is in the subconscious mind, in healing, and getting to the root of our problems. All right. So tell me about this person, Holy Spirit. Clarify, gave or gives oral sex with their mouth. Temperance in the reverse. Oh, man. Somebody might have had an imbalance, uh, because they couldn't balance the situation, orchestrating something. Oh, my goodness. So there's somebody that was supposed to orchestrate something that is wicked. Okay. This is what I'm getting. Somebody was possibly a part of some kind of cult or something where they were supposed to orchestrate and do something, but they couldn't balance the situation with whatever they were trying to orchestrate in someone's life. And because of that, now they're imbalanced because they're obligated to give oral sex with their mouth. So I'm getting an energy like somebody failed to meet an expectation, in orchestrating something demonic against an innocent person, possibly. And because they failed to do it, and they might have committed a lot of crimes, to get away with it, this might be something instead of going to jail. Like they're going to work with, um, a cult or a coven, and they're going to have to be their sex slave now, uh, instead of going to jail. You understand? It's something like that going on. And that's why they're imbalanced right now. Clarify, who is this person? They're closed emotionally. They're closed emotionally because they're getting a new start. So someone's not going to go to jail. They're getting a new start. But this is a mother figure, or it could be a man too. A Cancer. It's a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that didn't get their wish fulfillment, and they're getting a new start. But it's a job that they have to take, giving oral sex with their mouth. Oh my goodness. So somebody's not going to go to jail because they're a part of some kind of secret society, but they're going to have to work for these people as their sex slave. Oh man. Yup. I can't make it up, y'all. I can't. Hey, they say death and life is in the power of the tongue, and let those that love it eat the fruit thereof. In other words, you know, somebody might have wanted a death for you or an ending in your life, but something's ending in their life. They have to be the sex slave to some kind of cult now, where they're gonna have to give oral sex, whenever, to anyone that they tell them to. And that's how they're not gonna have to go to jail. That's the truth. Because that's what they chose. They're like, hey, we can't protect you because you were supposed to deliver a sacrifice to us and you didn't do it. So now you're going to be our sex slave or go to jail. That's it. Death and life is in the power of the tongue, and those that love it. So, since this person wanted to orchestrate something in your life, and they felt like they wanted to be a part of some cult, and they thought it was cool to be sleeping with a whole bunch of different people and to manipulate people to get them to do things against you. You like to use your sexual energy, in a cult. to sleep with people that work for iPhone, Android, and different companies to do things to hurt people as a part of, because everybody in the coast's doing it. So now you're, because you were not able to sacrifice this person, now since you love doing that so much, you can do it for the rest of your life. The joke's on them. You love it, so eat the fruit. B, whoever the man or woman. Wow. Who is this Queen of Cups energy? A Scorpio? Someone that's close, someone that something ended for. And they're closed emotionally because they're gonna have to be a sex slave. Is this a man or a woman? Who is this? It might be a masculine. Somebody's a water sign. Somebody has heavy Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio in their chart. Oh my goodness. Child. That's what they're expected to do now. Because they were expected to do something. Something got illuminated. With their operation of what they were doing to you and your community, it was exposed and they can't move forward anymore. They're complete with fulfillment because they were supposed to cause you a death. And right now, this person is closed off emotionally, and that's why they're angry. Somebody could be an Aries or Aquarius or a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Why is the Emperor here with this Wheel of Fortune? Why is this Emperor energy here? Clarify the Emperor. Someone feels defeated. Somebody felt defeated, and they were stressed. They're stressed out. Why are they stressed out? The Hierophant, a spiritual or religious leader. The Four of Pentacles that might be having to conserve their coins right now. They were working with this person. This is a mother figure. This might be this man's wife or girlfriend or something. Oh, they're going to use, this might be a woman that they're going to use as a sex slave for this cult for the rest of their life now. The Three of Pentacles. Oh! Oh, child. It might be a Leo. This person might have a Leo placement in their chart, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio placement in their chart. Child. And they were working together with this Emperor energy in Aries. They were working together, but he's stressed out right now because they didn't meet their goal. And he knows that she has to now be a sex slave to this cult for the rest of her life. Oh my. Somebody, an equal give and take, a King of Cups. They were there complete with fulfillment. This person, that Emperor energy, had a lot of emotion for this person. They accept it, but they're not happy about it because they were there complete with fulfillment. Oh man. So he's not happy that his boo thing is gonna have to be a sex slave for this cult. Because the reason he's showing up as a King of Cups is because he was in a King of Cups energy to her. You understand? This man was in a King of Cups energy toward her, meaning he was open to her emotionally. He would be emotionally intelligent when it came to dealing with her because he genuinely had feelings for her. But because they couldn't persevere, now she's going to have to be a sex slave. And he separated from her and pulled his energy back. And he still has emotion for her, but he has to let her go. He's not in a mental imprisonment about it. He accepts it. It was a night energy, that Leo energy, that little night energy he was working with. Oh, so that's what's going on. That I can't make it up. The cycle's over. The World card. Didn't I tell you that fire, that Queen of Wands reverse, King of Pentacle reverse was the same energy? She's going to be a sex slave for the rest of her life. How do you think when you see some of these people out in the street and you like, you really can't retire? Why are you still out here? You 65 years old. having to still do this. And you don't know they're a part of a cult, and that's why they can't just go get a job somewhere and do something else, because they are a part of some kind of group and they got caught up like whoever this is. This woman that was with this Aries emperor, they tried up until just recently to take you out and they couldn't. And he's finally pulled his energy back and said, okay, he called it. And now she has to be this cult sex slave for the rest of her life. This shallow, materialistic, superficial energy here, Leo energy. The cycle's over. That's it. And somebody's a wounded warrior because they went through a lot only to get what they love. They like to manipulate people using sex. You get to do it the rest of your life, only for free now. This person might have they might have played a lot of games with people, lying about being pregnant or the paternity of babies. Uh, it looks like they got what they wanted, what they unconsciously was asking for. I feel like this person got what they unconsciously was asking for. They got it. That's it for them. Have fun. All right, Holy Divine Spirit, please give me a recommended crystal oracle card for someone that might need uh balancing their heart chakra or their solar plexus. Now, we do know that crystals and gemstones can help facilitate with balancing our chakras. They can also help with protection, psychic protection, and protection of our energy centers, right? But they do not do the work. The work has to be done by you. The way that you unblock your chakras and balance them is by doing shadow work. Shadow work involving balancing your dark and light energy, addressing painful things, healing, reprogramming your subconscious mind to balance your dark and light energy, or to heal from trauma that you may have, whether it's hidden, latent, or at the forefront of your mind. When you reprogram your subconscious mind, it unknots any blockages on the mental plane, okay, that's in your thinking, and then the energy flows clearly and it unblocks that chakra that is connected to the school of thought that coincides with that particular chakra, okay? So what is the recommended eternal crystal oracle card for someone's heart and or solar plexus chakra that can facilitate, not balance your chakra, but facilitate in balancing your chakra? What is the eternal crystal oracle card that can help facilitate in balancing someone's solar plexus and or heart chakra? Please and thank you. Calcite, all chakras. Dioptis. All right, they gave me 2. Oh. All right. So I have dioptis for direction. Come through, spirit. Now, you know, the heart chakra sits right above the solar plexus chakra. And we were talking about when we have a blockage, it can stop in childhood, or when we have trauma in childhood, it can block our personality from fully developing. And later on in life, you get an opportunity to do your shadow work and healing work, and you go on a journey of self-discovery where you go within to learn who you are, and understand yourself and find out things about you that you didn't have an opportunity to, possibly during certain developmental stages in your life due to trauma. Okay. I'm going to read what it has to say about direction. So it's hard for people to find direction in their life if they don't know their purpose and don't know who they are, because of, um, you know, blockages that occurred from trauma that stop them from their journey of self discovery that children go through as they grow. So I'm going to read 15 for dioptus. Okay. Dioptus, direction, heart chakra. Are you feeling stuck in a rut? Not sure which way you should turn? Do you need some help with deciding which direction you should take? Dioptus is here today to help you weigh up your options and choose a direction to follow. The energy of this stone will help you to become clearer about what you should do to achieve. You may feel like you've been wasting time wandering aimlessly about of late, as of late. That time of confusion and stagnation is now over, and it is making way for a period of great focus and achievement. If you already know what direction you want to take this as a sign that you are on the right path. Just stay true to what you want. Don't worry about what other people think. Focus solely on what it is that you are doing. When you remain positive, strong, and driven, more abundance and opportunities will come your way. Trust in the universe as you follow your dreams. Release your need to control the outcome. Dioptis is associated with the heart chakra. It facilitates work on your inner child and relationships and helps to heal your heart so that you can make true progress. Dioptis. And calcite is good for calmness for all of your chakras. Okay. All right. So I will pull a final message, and then I am going to say my evening prayer and affirmation. Anybody that would like to join in is more than welcome to. All right. What is the final message? Holy Divine Spirit, what is the final message? Please and thank you. What is the final message? What is the final message? Please and thank you. What is the final message? Please and thank you. Somebody that's really sad and depressed right now is trying to avoid a disaster because something is not going in somebody's favor right now. Somebody is not something. Oh, yes. Something is not going in somebody's favor right now, child. Probably that person under judgment. This is some kind of judgment that probably is not like in the courts that's available to the mainstream, but this is probably court with these people that are in this cult. Okay. They've got their own court system, these people that are part of this secret society. Okay. What is the final message? The Hierophant. It fell on top of the Kuan Yin Shining Lotus card. Okay, that might even be your energy. Okay, right now, something might be going on right now. Something might be happening very quickly. Okay, there's a King of Swords here. Something could be coming towards a King of Cups energy from a King of Swords very quickly. I knew I saw that Ace of Swords. Oh, wow. The Five of Pentacles. Someone's walking away. They didn't get the money. So this is the father figure. This is a father figure here that was connected to the person that might be under judgment in this secret society, meaning that they have to now be their sex slave. They're under judgment. They have to be their sex slave. This person was connected to them because they didn't reach their goal, which was to sacrifice you. This person's about to be in the Five of Pentacles in poverty. And somebody got clarity and they're walking away. Clarify that King of Swords. This must be like a judge or somebody that, regulates the rules. They can't plan anything else. Yup. Because their secret got out. The Moon card reverse. Oh no, it's not because of them the secret got out. It's because y'all went after the wrong high priest and high priestesses. That's why y'all all secret came out. Y'all not a secret society no more because we know who all of y'all are. We know who all of y'all are. The sun. Yep. Somebody might be okay with illuminating something now. Yeah. So somebody's about to be in poverty. Someone might be communicating to someone right now. They're going to connect with somebody and let them know it's over. The Five of Pentacles. And somebody's walking away in the Five of Pentacles. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. Clarify the Empress reverse. Oh, child. Yeah, somebody's about to be in the Five of Pentacles. This could be a man or a woman. I feel like this is his energy. They're about to be in the Empress reverse, the Five of Pentacles, because their magic backfired and they couldn't take you out. And somebody's walking away. It's it. It's over. So this isn't your energy. This is the Hierophant over this secret society. Ha. So this is some kind of judge within this secret society that they belong to. This person's under judgment, the one that's becoming the sex slave, that Leo energy, that has to be their sex slave now because they couldn't work with these people and take you out. They're quickly letting this person know, connecting with them to let them know it's all over now. And the Empress reverse is about to be in poverty. That's the truth. And this person's walking away. It's over. That's it. Y'all, I'm Kuan Yin, and this is love of the highest vibration. And don't forget, so you never forget what love is, I'm going to read what love is at the beginning of every single reading from now on. I am going to read what love is at the beginning of every single reading, every single time. Since people think that we're suckers because we love, right? Look at all this that's going on with these people here that have no gratitude and don't have no love. Look what they're going through. Look what they're going through. Okay? But since we're suckers because we love, right? But look at their lives. I show gratitude for the capacity and ability to love and the will and the desire to love. I show gratitude for my collective of the highest vibration of love. I show gratitude for the favor and protection over my life. I show gratitude for gratitude, having gratitude, joy, and a cheery disposition at all times. I show gratitude for complete restoration financially, mentally, spiritually, energetically, emotionally, and physically. I show gratitude for the Most High God, Yeshua, Iao. I show gratitude for Christ, Jehovah. I show gratitude for Earth, Wind, and Fire, both the group and the elements. I show gratitude right now for all of the planets that God put in place with the different unique types of energy that we need to get our affirmations and prayer requests granted and get it done. O Holy One, the Sun Utu Shamish, who sits at the head of Mars, Madim Gugiana, Jupiter in Lil Zadik, Saturn Shabbatha Nanerta, the Moon Levana Nana, Mercury, Koke, Anki, Venus, and Nene Noge. I show gratitude for the new singing bowl that I'm getting ready to purchase to replace this one. Right now, I decree and declare the sun will not spite me by day nor the moon by night. Right now, I take authority over every witchcraft attack being sent to me by sun and by moon. Let it burst into flames and fall to the ground and scatter. I shall prosper and be in good health. Every pre-witchcraft attack, let it be cut off and diminished by fire right now. Every witchcraft attack going on in my life and in this life right now and in this environment right now, let its power be banished and destroyed by the power and authority of Christ Jehovah. Right now, I cancel every dark, evil projection into my life and environment. Right now, let every force of darkness get and flee from around me and my home. Abracadabra, I will create as I speak. Catch fire in the name of Yeshua, Yahweh. Witchcraft power sponsoring repeated problems and attacks shall not come to pass, neither shall it stand. Catch fire, every waster of my time and my life. Scatter by fire right now. Every projection of witchcraft over my health and energy. Scatter by fire right now. Right now, I command peace, strength, and tranquility throughout this night. I'm going to say the Lord's Prayer. Our Father who art in heaven. If you want, you can say it along with me. Abba Tachinhoy, Besamai Mitano, Sami Kadis Mangista Timta, Fakade, Besamai in the Hornet in the Hu, Bamadar to whom. Yalet and Jera Chinin Sitanzare, Badela Chinanem Yiker, Berlin Inya, Yabedalunin, Yiker, and Deminel. What if Atanam Atag Van Kukafu, Adeninji, Mangis Yantanatana, Hylim, Mizganam, Level Alamu, Amen. Bopsum, Bopsum, Memphis Kadusum, and Amlak, Amen. I now close all portals and I sever all energetic cords that no longer serve me and fully reclaim my divine power, sovereignty, and light. May the blessings be. By the light of the eternal flame, I release all ties that bring me pain. From hex, from bind, from spell and chain, I reclaim my power, whole and sane. Through ancestral lines, I now ascend. All wounds and shadows I transcend. No force can hold, no bind can stay. I walk in light, I clear my way. With sovereign will, my soul is free. It's protected by divine decree, by earth, by fire, by air, by sea. I am whole, I am pure, and I am free. May the blessings be, mote it be, so shall it be. Ashe. Give me a sec, yo. They just gave me a tap. I think. Let me see. What's going on? What's this? Someone's closed emotionally because they got a message about somebody that's about to be in the Five of Pentacles and Aquarius. Who cares? Guys, I'm Kuan Yin. I love you. I love you. There's an Aquarius. That Aquarius that kept popping up in my reading, they're closed emotionally because they found out the Empress reverse is about to be in the Five of Pentacles. And they're mad because they lost and God won. Woo! Guys, I love you so very, very, very much. I thank you for your energy, for your support. I thank you for your presence here during these lives. You all are the best. Much love to you. I am actually a little bit hungry, so I'm going to go on and get me something to eat. Y'all have a blessed and safe evening, and I will see you tomorrow morning. Good night. Signing out, Kuan Yin, love of the highest vibration.